Hey guys, welcome back to Jay's Paranormal slash a bunch of other stuff. I know it seems like I'm sitting in a bathroom because I am, because my house is cluttered. I'm about to move actually, but I really wanted to get to Cobra Kai season 3. The trailer obviously dropped today. I saw it on YouTube through some Chinese network, but it was in English. But I saw all about 3 minutes of it, and boy, season 3 is going to be exciting. Let me tell you, some of my theories that you've probably seen in my former videos, I believe, are coming true. Some are not. But let's get started with some of the things that we learned from the trailer. Johnny and Daniel, they're going to definitely get together and do their thing. Daniel said it perfectly. You know, it's their fault that the schools are divided and that fight happened and all that stuff. And I really believe that's going to bring them closer together. You even see them because the wife had mentioned something about Tango and Cash, which is, by the way, a great movie. If you haven't seen it, it's probably about 30 years old, but great movie. And they're going out to kick some butt because they want to find some answers, I believe. And Daniel going to Okinawa, I believe one of the reasons is they did mention there's going to be a couple of deaths this year, that Daniel's mother unfortunately passes. And I believe that puts him in a very bad place, especially with the whole school situation and his daughter. So I feel before he goes to Okinawa, him and Johnny kind of have that talk that you see during the preview. And then he goes to Okinawa. I don't believe Johnny goes with him. I believe Johnny stays with Miguel. And I think they make it kind of obvious. And he goes to Okinawa to kind of find himself. And he runs into his ex-girlfriend from out there. I don't think anything will materialize. I think she'll just be in a scene or two. And then Chosen. You know, Chosen's big because, I'm big in martial arts myself. And in the Asian culture, they start kids, as soon as they walk, and they could practice, all through their lives. So I believe Chosen kind of mentors Daniel because he's in a very bad place. And whatever that secret they were talking about, we'll find out. I think Chosen was maybe one of Mr. Miyagi's students back in the day, but I don't think that's really important. I think the important thing is that Daniel gets taught a lot mentally and physically, brings it back to the States with him, and mentors his daughter, continues to do so. Obviously, we have the situation with Miguel. I don't think that Miguel's going to be walking until about halfway through the season. And then Tori, I believe, gets into a little trouble in the beginning of the season. Tori and Hawk are on the mat. You see that during the preview or during the trailer. And then you see that tall Asian kid that was picking on Miguel. And one thing that I didn't understand is, why is Hawk, who I believe now is number 1 on Kreese's mat, why is he afraid of somebody who's just starting and he's a year and a half ahead in terms of training? That was, weird to me. And I believe the part of him beating the crap out of somebody, meaning Hawk doing so, and his knuckles are all bloody red, I believe is towards that Asian kid. And I forgot his name. I mean, he's been in a bunch of stuff. He's been in Spider-Man. He's been in a couple of things. And then going back to Samantha's boyfriend, or should we say ex-boyfriend, I believe that he's going to be going to juvie, of course. And there was an interesting part in terms of Kreese visiting him in juvie, because he cannot go back to Daniel because Daniel threw him out due to what happened last season. And his father is obviously much more into Miguel to train Miguel. So I believe that Kreese is going to come in and take over Johnny's son and he's going to become a Cobra Kai. I believe that 1000%. So going back to my theory, or whatever you want to call it, of Daniel and Johnny, that they're gonna both do good by each other. I believe a lot of kids are gonna join together and join forces, especially when Miguel gets out, since everyone always looked up to Miguel once he started the martial arts. And I believe there will be some guys, staying with Kreese, like that Asian guy, I believe Tori and a couple of other people. And if you noticed, there was another symbol, it looked like the symbol of the tournament, actually. And there was another, a creed on the wall, pain doesn't reside here or something like that, which I vaguely remember them saying it in Karate Kid, but obviously it's not part of that No Mercy credo. So maybe that's something new that Johnny and Daniel are doing together. But I think there's going to definitely be a lot of beef between Tori and Samantha. And I think that's going to escalate, and it's going to continue to escalate. I don't really see that ending whatsoever. You also see Johnny towards the end. It looks like he's getting married. Now, who could he be getting married to? Could it be Miguel's mother? Because obviously Miguel's mother would tell Johnny to stay away from him. And obviously Johnny is not doing so. Could it be Johnny's son's mother? I mean, I personally think it's going to be Miguel's mother, and it's going to be the very last episode of season 3. They're in the middle of shooting season 4 already, so I really can't wait, and I know that this is going to blow up big time. But with Robbie and with Juvie and Robbie going with Kreese, I feel like Robbie is now going to kind of turn into not somebody bad, but somebody lost. I mean, you see him get his butt whooped in Juvie, and I think, again, Robbie's going to follow Kreese and is going to be a Cobra Kai. So I believe I covered everything that I wanted to. I'm sure there's a lot more, but please subscribe, as I put on content every here and there, every now and then, about paranormal stuff, about Cobra Kai, about, a bunch of things, life. So please like, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. And I also wish everyone a happy and a healthy new year, as well as a happy and healthy Hanukkah and Christmas. Thanks, guys.